Hello and welcome to Dad Doesn't Have Time for This, the show where we review things in a quick manner and then compare them to everything else in existence. Today, I'd like to talk about The Sunlit Man, the fourth of the full-length novels from Brandon Sanderson's Kickstarter campaign, and I think it is the first truly sci-fi book in the Cosmere, kicking us off into the future, and there's probably going to be spoilers, just word of warning. All in all, I'd say this is a very fun, quick romp through the Cosmere. It's kind of got like an Indiana Jones sort of vibe to it. Hero thrown into desperate situations, on the run from the bad guys, while trying to figure out his purpose in the Cosmere. I really like how Brandon Sanderson does a good job of like analyzing what makes someone tick and what makes them pick themselves up and go forward, even if things are hard or difficult, or even if they've failed everything and everyone and they've hit rock bottom. And this book is another wonderful example of that. Wasn't expecting Sigzil to be, actually, I think it was implied he may be immortal in the Stormlight Archive. It's been a while. I've only read each of the books once, so I'm not exactly super clear on my Cosmere lore, but I don't know. I found it interesting how the planet just goes through like the creation cycle on a daily basis, just destruction, and then life thrives, and then it all dies out. Gets burned away in destruction. It's an interesting concept for a planet. The magic system was pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. Mostly just making people super strong. But it also it was all in all, I'd say it was a good book. Probably should go into more detail, but I'm feeling like keeping this one brief. So Sigzil is trapped on a planet, running from someone who's after him because he knows where our Dawn Shard is, and it's just a good, clean adventure. It actually probably would make a really good movie because it's not super complex, but there's a lot of good set pieces, a little bit of gear porn, as Paul Chatta would say, of him retrofitting a flying city to work in no atmosphere. Lots of cool like speeder bike races and fights, and a little bit of a nice radiant action at the end. Good times. I really liked the concept of his torment, where he had to fight without being able to intentionally try to hurt people. That was a nice touch. So all in all, I'd say The Sunlit Man was the 90th best book of all time, and a fun hold me over while we wait for Stormlight 5, the end of the first cycle of the Stormlight Archive. Thank you, Brandon Sanderson. You are an inhuman monster who puts out books faster than anyone should be able to at the quality with which you maintain. Thank you for your service.